Let's now look at some IRS abnormals. A flashing align light indicates one of the following conditions. The IRS has been in the align mode for 10 minutes and present position has not been entered. The system detected an error in the entered position, or the system sensed airplane movement while the align light was illuminated. In all cases where an align light is flashing, present position must be entered to restore normal operation. Normal operation is indicated by the align light extinguishing. If present position was entered through the FMS CDU and the align lights continue to flash, then present position may be re-entered via the IRS mode selector unit. If the attempts are not successful and the align light continues to flash, turn the IRS mode selector off. Click on the mode selectors to turn each to the off position. The mode selector should remain off until the align lights extinguish at the end of the 30-second shutdown period. After the align lights have been extinguished, move the IRS mode selector to nav and re-enter present position. Now click on the mode selectors to move them back to the nav position. This will initiate a complete 10-minute alignment cycle. The on DC light and the associated ICAS message indicates the respective IRU has lost its primary AC power source and has automatically transferred to DC power, coming directly from the aircraft battery. When AC power is restored, the on DC light and the associated ICAS message extinguishes. When battery power is the only power source for all three IRS units, the left and center IRS units will be powered for 5 minutes maximum. After 5 minutes, the operation of these two IRS units cannot be resumed until AC power is restored. The right IRS, however, will continue to operate normally until the aircraft battery is depleted. The DC fail light and associated ICAS message indicates the respective IRS has lost its backup power source, but is still operating normally on AC power. When battery power to the respective IRS is restored, the ICAS message is removed and the DC fail light extinguishes. If both AC and DC power are lost to one of the IRUs, all associated display lights extinguish, accompanied by flags appearing on the affected flight instruments. When AC or DC power is restored, the align light will illuminate. The IRS cannot be realigned in flight. Attitude reference, however, may be restored by selecting the attitude position with the IRS mode selector. The align light will stay illuminated for approximately 30 seconds as the IRS determines the aircraft attitude. During the 30-second cycle, the aircraft must maintain straight and level flight to provide proper attitude information. After approximately 30 seconds, the align light will extinguish. While in the attitude mode, the IRS also supplies heading information to the flight instruments. However, this heading information will be unsynchronized. Manual synchronization of the HSI to the compass is accomplished by entering the current heading into the data display. the display selector must be in the heading position. Begin by pressing the H or heading key, followed by the magnetic heading. Pressing the Enter key establishes synchronization, and the heading flags will retract. Anytime the attitude mode is selected, the navigation capability will be lost until the aircraft is parked and the system is turned off and realigned. The IRS fault light illuminates, accompanied by the associated ICAS message, if an IRS fault is detected. That IRS should be considered unreliable. Now answer some more questions. Now let's look at 767 differences. When operating on battery power only, the 767-ER aircraft will operate the left and center IRS until battery depletion. The right IRU will be powered for only 5 minutes.